To India A versus Afghanistan A in a moment. We'll now head down and have the national anthem. The India A team, well, why would they change anything? But of course, Prab Simran has to depend on Sadiqullah Atal, the man who has been, well, vomiting. And Tilak Verma would love to see the back of him as soon as possible.
It's an area where he's a little bit difficult, finds it difficult. Unsure.
Yeah, room, and he's with Zubair's bat getting the first boundary.
Well, if you're a batsman, you need a time to get the bat on it, and if it beats the infield, it's gone. Look at that. First ball, he's not exactly sure how the hell it's going to come out.
Yeah, the semi-finals, top four sides in the tournament competing each other. Sadly, have their own battles going on. In fifth to winning the toss, off to 5 for no loss after 2 off the mark.
They've scored in all 3. That's a good start for Afghanistan, particularly when there's vacant outfield all over. That's
down the wicket, and he's played it in the air. Would be safe, can take a chance with the fielders up. I just need to
place the bulk of the bowling. Time to get some runs. I just wonder, the bowling's been straight, so it's still a good ball. So he would know that, I've seen.
Around the wicket to the left-hander. No style. And he'll come.
This Russick, good bowler, but he's just a little, because of his sliding characteristic, executes that so well. It's just that the outfield is a little bit soft and it plugs.
This time a little wide of that fielder at back.
That was very unkept.
He's got 10 end to the finish. Oh, brilliant ball, just down the wicket. That is Sadiqullah Atal.
There's that favourite shot of his again. I'm pretty sure they're so good at this that he's able to get away with it. That was a confident shot. And we've been saying Sadiqullah, even though he's going to get him to see.
We just saw that short side on him. There again, comes down, swings his bat, clears the inner circle, up, it's a maximum.
Yeah, another good shot, isn't it? Plenty of space out there. Doesn't matter.
He must be buying normal. So a bit of pressure on the bowler. First ball, boundaries. That's disappeared out of here. What a shift of power.
Very good batting, good rotation of strike, and a few hits right from the middle. Zubair with this big one this time. Good running this by the pair. They've put pressure on the fielders in. Off to a flyer. And India will be looking to pick up.
Such a smart highlight, hallmark of a top left-handed batter.
On top of his game, he's been hitting boundaries when the ball. Have a look. Another one. And this has been their strength.
The 50 comes up as anyone and everyone in front of them right now. Absolute belly.
Also, earlier on, Sri Lankan quicks use cutters to win. Indian bowlers, they are mostly operating with.
Nicely done. That's the pass as well by Zubair.
Very smart this run. Wonderful use of the brain. This first will be a bit shorter, and he's ready to use that length.
For more. Brilliant. Afghanistan A. The race to 61 and 20. Well, it's been a show of 48 there, and it's certainly been only power all the way.
Yes, and with the brains, hitting straight and going over the infield on the offside. Middle and leg stump has been blasted on the leg side to post a very decent total. Well, this is big. This is over mid-wicket into the pressure continues on the Indian bowlers as Chahar comes in. Afghan Abdalians move on to.
That's an outstanding, that right foot of his, and went over mid-wicket.
Not had a great time in this tournament.
More of being a bit too ambitious and excited.
Once again a googly, this time cut away for another single.
This one's picked up. Turning it on tonight in semi-final 2 at the Oman Cricket Academy.
Well, pretty form. He's been hitting the bowlers who've bowled well, but this
Exquisite. 2 runs. He's got the grace of the left-hander. He's the order of play here for Tilak.
Batted really well, but I have to say they have got better. Suhas, Vedan, lovely to have you here, mate.
Siddiqullah, if he gets one in his zone, it's a fielding, redeems himself in the same over. Skipper.
Single though.
Of just 33 balls, absorbing pressure. Siddiqullah for Siddiqullah Atal, Mr. Consistent.
And the feature of both of these boys is the ability to keep their head. Hardly a rash shot, and they're equal to a pretty...
Afghan Abdalian saving their 8 for no loss in 12 overs. The semi-final 2 constructing an innings. Oh, if it's there in the slot, it doesn't miss out on those.
Another wonderful shot. You still got to execute properly. And what this has done is give a push for 190. Batting coach Suhas, what do you think?
Oh, it's an single meanwhile. The only reprieve Chahar can perhaps get is that he's...
Gee, that's close.
Dancing down the track. He sent it sailing. Siddiqullah is asking, he doesn't mind. I'm going to treat every ball as a...
Experienced bowler, and he's the one before, very close, but surely you ensure.
This was a free hit too, and this is even big. Past black sky, and Afghan Abdalians are racing.
Jump in it. I guess most bowlers, a lot of runs scored off them, and this is
3 sixes in the over already. Half an over left. The boxer balls might have to come out, not just once, but
oh yes, spare a thought. Certainly behaving differently in the second game.
and there'll be more. Yet another 6 in the over, 31 of it. Very animated, very sure. Atal and Zubair have the right. Oh, very good delivery. Death bowling zone already.
Well, if you look at his figures, it's really
And Karim Janat gets to be at number 3 today with all his experience. In a big semi-final, starts to take immediate...
Janet, there's that replay. There was bat and pad and OUT in red. Is never a nice...
He wants... Yeah, that'll be 4.
And this shot will certainly help that cause. That's a little uncharacteristic. Again, I've said...
Siddiqullah and Zubair. You talk about the big 6s Karim Janat brings to the team.
Good evening to you. It's been very eventful. Will surely be the highest score. It is a different mood and plan by the Afghanistan A wickets, and not only that, they've been trying to stem the flow of...
But he was distraught in all of it at the moment. Yeah, you'll have to depend on any over here. Instead, just caught the attention of everybody.
They were scoring briskly, but all...
Well, the unsung heroes, the men who are doing the... Into over number 6. Work to do for the field and the deep.
Yeah, a little upset there, Tilak. Big score. The tournament's highest is 7.
And there, he's done a lot for Oman cricket in recent. He's waited on this one. It's fun, looking to make the most of the final overs.
It was the slower one attempted, and since he was all waiting on his back foot, he...
What a toss to win. And what an... Fuller, drill able to cut it off. Does well to keep it in. They'll come back for the third. Good running by Karim Jannat.
Flicks it back into... Oh!
And you can see the point of contact with the ball as well along the ropes today. Afghan Abdal runs. Rahul Chahar has bemused him a lot. Back on strike.
Yeah, again, as the shot played, he really drilled that one down just when he got in contact.
What a shot. One bound is teeing off at the Oman Cricket Academy.
Yeah, it's right in the slot. Tournament is now both that they might cross 200. Something's got to...
Straight down the ground. Will keep it to 2. Another very good over.
Really depends. Can the easy ball is coming on?
Chips it over mid-off. Beautifully hitting bat. That's Sadiqullah for you.
Mid-on, mid-off. Long on, long off. The fielder is up. Why would you bowl that length?
The change in the field. Once again, same delivery. Just going about doing their business.
Up. And all he has to do is... Not 2 boundaries. Are there...
Castled. And India breathes a sigh of relief. But what an innings. But India quickly get into a huddle as well here.
He doesn't like and exposing his stumps. You got to find a way to see the back of Sadiqullah Atal.
Drags on for the second time in this tournament. The change up India.
Yeah, the change in the crease position and chops it on to does the job. So back-to-back wickets with a...
Karim Jannat is in the peak of that. The home run.
Tell you what, don't bowl the slow one. Be put away like that. He plays those T10. This on your telly. This is not over.
He's got plenty of bat on that. That goes over the...
Wow, this is set you peak at the right time when it matters the most and seems like...
But this after they were jolted by...
The highest totals here, Afghanistan A. And
that's high. But Abhishek Sharma with that. Ramandeep.
Got fingertips to it. Ow.
Looks to go aerial, looks to go big. This time, an over 200 round will go for everything.
41 was straight to Abhishek. Makes no mistake, reverse cups that. Afghanistan A, 205 for 4.
Bilal Sami, he bowled well on the previous outing.
That's up and over. Fielder in business for a while, but that sails over.
That is width, short and wide, and he went after, making a great effort. But it was always... Once again, wonderfully cut, this time in front of Singh. India on their way, then plays a perfect cut stroke, bisects the fielders and one in...
They'll have to keep that attack going, both these Indian openers. Once again, even harder. Prabh Simran says, thank you very much.
All these boundaries, this was the hardest hit. Wonderful stroke making. This be worth watching.
Salman power game in the park. Change up. That's all.
Well, we are in for some very exciting cricket. His right hand just didn't cling onto this catch.
Good over so far.
To get India
Travels for a 4. What a shot.
Once again, up, and Tilak Verma will not spare you. This is exactly
2 boundaries in an over. They've got that for now. Bounced on that one. Field up in the circle. Still in the change in the field. Deep third comes in. Mid-off pushes. Taken on the full. Deep third was brought in. Brilliant hitting by Captain Tilak Verma.
Just have a look at him. 1 over point, 1 straight down kills on display here from Tilak Verma. And Bilal
Is over.
ball to hit it over the boundary line is much more than a full toss out. The better it is.
Gazanfar, what a... It's been taken. Second wicket here for Gazanfar. Second wicket. It's Afghan Abdalian all over the
Ball hard every time, but this, it went up high in the air. He ended up top edging this pull. So he took a risk which did not come off. Yeah, are now 40 for 2.
As 24-year-old Ayush Badoni walks out a best of it.
And he really did turn it on.
Oh. Short a ball, doesn't get hold of it, but enough to clear that. Come back for 2.
The Indian team would like to make 3 balls left.
It's gone! Match has been taken at cover.
Yeah, it's just the captain to play an aggressive shot when you're chasing, trying to hit to maintain a run rate, and just succeeded in.
Vadera now, left-handed bat comes in to replace his
First ball.
They're trying to close the face, working it on the onside, it just goes slicing.
On the right-hand side, so it's an off cutter.
And the batters are trying to go after you. There you go. We'll come back to the stat, but I have to look.
Stone, here we go. Not that much room. Look at
4 runs at 11 runs and over by 1 wicket. And difference what spin did in the power play when the batters are trying to.
what a beautiful reverse sweep, and this boy can really big overs that will reduce that to
balls to go for the big ones. You know, you just can't go frantic and try to. But at the same time, we have lost wickets, so we can't.
Bit to 10 and over for the last 10 overs. That's gettable. So that's not.
somehow or other got to work really hard. That's when you've got to take absolutely full toll.
Amazing to see how such a crowd has come to support India A. The just coming across, gets that to go. The batter, end of the over with a boundary.
So we're nearly nearing the halfway point, 9-1. And we have a bowling change. Case Ahmed.
What is this? The two batters, I'm so gettable. Couple of overs, bring it down to 10 like they're. Yeah, you offer pace, you offer a flatter. That's really not the surface, maybe, and the ball is taken a bit of ham.
Would have been lovely if that was in the first ball of the over. Try and manufacture something more.
Well, he's cast the ball that they want to go after. This could be the over where the momentum might just shift.
That's another leg spinner. If I was Case, I'd be looking. You're not going to beat the bat, I don't think, but you just might not hit the middle.
Distant half striker, cut away on the offside. This could be another boundary from clearing the rope.
This is the start. This is what we're all his good work. Sadly, the over so far. This could be a nice little
moment. He dived, and I think he's fallen on. Oh, chance of a run out. But Nihal had taken off.
He's getting runs. I've got to keep getting runs. He batted so well. Yes, he's short of his career. Energy was there. The effort was there. T.
Yeah, the keeper collects the ball on top of the bails and pushes the stump. They lose Nihal. There was no run. He played it too well to short fire. Picked up, flat, 6.
Running stroke. Great piece of timing that. Just a Badoni in action. This is well bowled. A low full toss within the stumps, which is not an easy ball.
Incredible work by the fielder. Very good throw right on top of the stumps, but they were sent back.
Straight, absolutely straight to long on.
Yeah, every person who's turned up today.
And brilliant stroke. Quick on his feet to the fielder. Just have a look at the stroke. Needs to slow down the pace a bit.
Yes, he was too quick. And
we have seen him take wonderful catches.
many emerging teams Asia Cup, it'll give you the asking rate.
This is the time where India definitely will go after the bowling.
Prove his mettle. As far as Ramandeep goes. Now what a platform it is for Sharifuddin, we said, but what a platform it is for Yan Associate Nations. The opportunity to compete.
Absolutely. Great platform. And this is big. Will take some catching. And for both of them, nothing like that happened. And in the end...
Oh, this went miles up in the air. Ayush put that on it. Darvish called for it. There was somebody that could have been injurious. But the catch is... the required rate, and this is the reason he's out there.
As the substitute fielder runs in, and it was almost a catching bluff over there.
In hand are 101 for 5. Two rather new men at the crease with 15 points.
It's a difficult situation for any two new batters to come.
And Ramandeep with a clear mind has smashed it straight.
Yeah, well, this is off the back. He backs a punch when he hits the ball. That of the ball is appropriate to carry on with it.
And a 206 for 4 in the lot of 20 overs, just in case you've joined an opponent. Afghan Abdalian are they've almost cracked the code here. Ramandeep and...
This is a great shot over extra cover. He played that stroke, was casual elegance, moving up. Wonderful strike that.
What can they do with the pressure of 15 if they do so, or will get that single? Pulled a teasing pace for a first ball.
Once again, allow the batter to get underneath the ball. Intelligent.
Afghan Abdalian know the defensive in terms of bowling. It is all right as far as Afghan Abdalian.
Yes, it was thrown on the run, allowing an easy couple.
Margin would be a single. 15 overs later, India A. Starts off well. One bounce.
Thank you. The man who's gone so. Once again with his quicker, flatter trajectories is easy.
Takes it on the full. Poor delivery. 4 more. Pressure is going to punish and pounce on them.
Smile on his face. He just tells the story that...
Bring it back, the stem around the length. Over to...
that camp is just having...
just like that. He tells in a pause down, and he's keeping India in the hunt.
Look at that shot. Well, Cass hasn't learned a thing. He's gone for